It's the National Air Force Museum. What are we looking at, Frank?
Yeah. Well, good morning. You know two missions of the museum here on the base of the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Number one, to promote all the great work that the United States Air Force does each and every day, and also to promote technology, especially in our nation's youth and young. I want to bring in Dr. Doug Lantry. And, Doctor, this is pretty fascinating. New to the museum within the last month. Tell me what we're looking at.
This is a hexagon KH-9 reconnaissance satellite.
So this exact type of satellite up in space, it was circling, taking photographs. How does it work?
Well, it circles the Earth in a polar orbit, taking pictures with two very powerful cameras. Then it returned the film to Earth in these pods that would come out of the satellite, drop through the atmosphere, and they were retrieved by Air Force crews as they floated down on parachutes.
It's fascinating to me. I mean, this was it was the final type of satellite that actually produced film before everything went digital. So these would drop out on parachutes, and then somebody would have to go and pick them up.
That's right. Air Force crews over the Pacific Ocean would track these things coming back into the atmosphere and then retrieve them in aircraft and deliver the film for processing.
Were they used for more spying or more for battle planning, looking out, mapping out situations?
Actually, both. This object here in the front, the gold foil covered thing, is a mapping camera. That was for mapping the Earth for war planning purposes. The other cameras zoomed in on target areas, keeping track of things like missile silos, industrial development, etc.
And this satellite eventually is going to be moved into the brand new hangar, hangar number 4 that they're going to be building here at the National Museum of the United States Air Force. Lynn Eckerson joining me with the foundation. And Lynn, the funding for this, you guys have been working on this for several years to get this type of activity and the presidential planes into one hangar.
Yes, exactly. And we have raised $38 million thus far. But our goal for the project is $48 million.
So a little ways to go still.
Yes, a little ways to go. It's really important for some of the reasons you've suggested, getting the presidential in space here, cool stuff like this, which will excite young people about considering math and science careers and help develop the STEM workforce of the future. And also for the local economy. You know, we're going to bring more visitors here because they're going to be drawn to the presidential aircraft and the gallery on the main as part of the main museum, and also drawn to the space exhibits.
Fantastic.
So it's very exciting.
In fact, the General and I were talking earlier, over 1 million last year, General? Over 1 million visitors. And it's all free, Rob and Sheila, which is the most fascinating part of it all.